All right, well, I guess camo is truly no more. But what launched in its place? Do you see what I see? This is... I mean, are we okay with this? Are we okay with this? Are we okay with this? That's what I want to know. I think this requires some investigation. Let's see. Yeah, this is like a big glass platform. Totally clear. But except for like the fact that, it doesn't... It's not totally clear because the clear glass doesn't work on the connected glass thing. This would work so much better with white glass, wouldn't it? Because then it would kind of resemble a cloud. Like this, I know this is here to keep all of the snow off of Wayne Manor. Like I get that, but I mean, like this would be better white, right? I think so. That's what I think. That's what I think. What was that? What was that? Oh, that? Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't look like anything to me. Every single time I look at that, I get a little confused. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so what was I doing? You ever have one of those things where like you're working on something and then your mind gets distracted and then all of a sudden you can't quite remember what you were doing? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't know. Every single time I try to think about what I was just doing, I get a little confused. So strange. Anyway, this right here. You know what? This is a good thing to focus on, okay? Because like, look at this. We are in downtown Gotham right now in the corporate district, and right here we have something we worked on a long time ago, which is the Lotco HQ, or at least our Gotham, Lotco HQ. And there was kind of a question: do I move it over here, where it's going to be a little bit, kind of closer into where our actual business is and everything? But no, you know what? I've done so much work on it. I think we need to kind of just go ahead and finish this off. Like I had I wanted to kind of build this up a little bit more, but for now, I think we just need to finish it off as is in its kind of height and state and everything so that this can be, I don't know, finalized. I think we need to do that. Now, there's another option that we could do. I mean, it's really, we just need to put a roof and then finish the walls in the back and that sort of deal. And I had some different idea for offices, but admittedly, Gotham is great, but the new hotness seems to be Arkham. In fact, as we head over here right now, you can see that a lot has been kind of starting to pop up. Well, maybe not a lot, but definitely some stuff is starting to pop up. Now, as I understand this, Knight has organized these plots as purchasable. Let's see, shop lot, see Arkham, for purchase. So you can buy these plots, and these are, as I understand it, like protected plots by Beall & Co. Beall & Co. is actually saying if you buy these plots, then you don't have to worry about any kind of nefarious actions going on. And so that seems to be the mindset. We can already see that what appears to be Dr. Alien has already purchased a plot right here. And I don't know who or what this is, but this appears to be something. And then I think this is like the realty office right here. Very cool. Oh, he's got a well. Is there anything in the well? Nope, just water. I think this is very cool as well. Dr. Alien just lost someone very dear to him, and he has set up a memorial. This was a family member. I won't go too much into the details because I don't know what he feels comfortable sharing or doesn't feel comfortable sharing. But regardless, he has set up a memorial here that I know he's going to explore more in one of his videos. So be sure to check his stuff out as well. But it's really cool that there's been so much added on here. And look at this nether portal. Ooh, a little spooky. That's a little spooky right there. So I don't know where, I feel like we need to, we're behind. I think we've spent so much time working on New York Town that I haven't been really focusing on Gotham the way that I should have. And now people are starting to move out into Arkham. And so, part of me is like, do we just move the Lotco headquarters to Arkham? Like, does that make sense? Probably not. I don't know that this is a good long-term investment from that standpoint, but I do want to get something at some point, and I don't know exactly what. It is interesting that this is kind of shaped like an L right here, so I don't know if that's telling or not. But anyway, we'll continue to consider our options and figure out what what makes the most sense. What's this? Wow. Okay. A little couple of head statues right here. Very suspicious. Oh yeah, Arkham is going to be a fun place. I think this is the next big thing for sure. So, all the more reason that we finish up what we need to be finishing up so that we can really kind of plant our flag here and do what we can to protect the good people of Arkham. So when it comes to finishing up projects, that means finishing up the Lotco building, which, I mean, that's just a lot of snow. We can get that done. That's not too bad. But it also means finishing up the dome, which I know y'all are so sick of hearing me talk about. And yeah, look, I'm sick of talking about it as well. I've never been more disappointed by a build ever. But that's all right. That's okay. Because it's not just about the outside. It's about what's on the inside that counts. And I've been thinking about what would be really cool to make the dome a fun, like, gaming space. Like, how can we turn this into maybe a hub for mini games? And, you know, when I think about, fun games, and especially kind of in like a stadium type of way, the first thing that comes to mind is, it's Pokemon. I want to be the very best. Like, no one ever was. And so I'm thinking that it'd be really cool if inside of the dome, we make ourselves a bit of like a Pokemon stadium field type of place. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but let's give it a go. And ta-da! There you go. Yeah. Oh, wow. We've got ourselves a little bit of a somebody up in the observatory area. So as you can see, I turned the observatory area into, I made it all glass, and that way it's a little bit easier to see when you're kind of up there. I also created kind of some stands. You got the blue team, you got the red team over here, and even underneath the stadium, we've got kind of like a little hall of champions for those that are going to be competing. Now, for the first game that I'm kind of coming up with here, I think it'd be really cool if we did kind of like a Rocket League type setup. And the idea is that you'll have, 3 crossbows, and then you stand here, and then your opponent stands there, and then we count 1, 2, 3, and then you go in and you just blast each other with rockets. I think that'd be really fun, and maybe visually stunning as well. And so I thought, well, there's that. But then on the other hand, we've got these dudes, right? Our iron guys. Now they've been really good because they've helped us with, when I was trying to light this place up, they kind of helped protect me. But now I'm wondering if they might serve a different purpose. Like if these guys get blasted by a rocket, like they come and like attack whoever blasted them. So it's kind of this additional kind of environmental aspect of the game. This is my thought. I don't know if it makes sense or if it'll even work or if it'll even be fun. But I think I know how we can test this because, as I mentioned last week, Beall, yes, the one and only Beall, is needed to be able to make this look the way that it needs to look. My dome did not look like a dome at all. I'm terrible at it, but Beall is not. And so I am thinking we need to get Beall. We need to get him in here. We need to hire him to fix everything that I've done wrong. And then maybe he wants to play this game with us. I think that'd be fun. That'd be fun? What? That'd be fun? Yeah? My guy? Yeah, it'd be fun. All right. Let's go get Beall. Hello.
Hello.
I feel like we haven't seen you here in quite some time.
I've been down another realm defending it from very bad things. I've been on the top of their rooftops whispering down, no.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad you're still, keeping that bit up. Welcome back to New Yorktown. It's been a minute since you've been here.
Yeah, it looks very new.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I guess that building's new, and there's just like a lot of new stuff, huh?
Yeah.
This over here. Do you recognize this building at all? Like any kind of real world correlation to a place that you recall at all?
Oh yeah. Is this the Geodome?
This is the Dome
College.
College, yeah.
Oh man, I've seen it from the front. Here we go. Yeah. That's crazy. I can't believe you built this.
Yeah, and you were commenting just a second ago on the quality of the domage.
The shoddy dome construction.
Yeah. Okay. So there's two things that I wanted to bring you here for. One is, as you can see, I've constructed something of like a game field here in the inside the dome.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. And originally I was like, oh, I'm going to make like a Pokemon stadium. And then I realized you can't play Pokemon in Minecraft. So I created a different game that I'm thinking we could test out real quick.
All right.
But the other thing is the dome itself and the shoddy craftsmanship. So as you know, I'm terrible with circles.
I mean, I'm not good at them. It just they're rough.
Here's my question. How many diamonds would it take for you to tear down everything above the windows and make a proper dome?
So I think it could be possible. So basically you're saying from right here.
Yes.
Or I guess yeah. This line right here and up.
Right. So
yeah, because I can see
clearing out everything, using those same materials and any other materials you need, I would provide. I would pay you in labor and that's it.
Basically what I could do is like I could take it from the top of the windows up, just skin it off, right?
Right.
And then leave the base structure that you have, build a circle, and then you'll see what you'll need to fill in from the circle down. And you can fill that in however you want. And then from the top pane of glass there up, I can build the dome.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Because you might be able to curve it around, but I'll probably I could do that. It's not too terribly big.
It's whatever it takes to make it look not terrible. Cause at the moment it looks like melted ice cream from a certain angle.
Yeah. It's kind of lopsided. And plus you have a beacon over here, so it shouldn't be too hard to get all this stuff removed.
Exactly. You just whatever you need. It's yours. You got it.
Well, do you want to keep this line here of cobblestone?
No, this was mostly for me when I was trying to do it on my own. I was using this line as kind of a guide.
Okay.
And you could actually, you might want to remove all the quartz and then just see if that as a guide is still relevant. Because I think this should mirror the same circle that was beneath it. I think it's just when I filled out the circles themselves or filled out everything else is when it started to have problems.
Yeah, that's not how I build them though. Like I build them layer by layer going up.
Okay. Well,
and that's the easiest way that I find how to do it. But yeah, all I would need to figure out is, so if this is the center point,
yes,
and we'd have to figure out how many blocks it is all the way over to here. And then I can use my little trusty handy dandy circle calculator to figure out exactly what type of circle to make.
Okay, perfect. Do you should you just do it and then tell me how many diamonds you need afterwards?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, cool. Well, you want to play my game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, all right, check it out. All right, so as you saw, when you come up to the top, you've got this is like the nosebleed section, kind of the observatory area, but this is not where the champions themselves go. For that, we go over around here and down below. So the ticket holders would go left or right based on whoever they're cheering for, but the contenders would go in here.
Should I take off my valuables before we play this game?
There'll be a space for that. There'll be a place for that.
Okay.
So the next question I should ask is, do you want to go red or do you want to go blue?
I'll go blue.
You go blue? All right.
Yeah.
I think you can find your way then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will find a bed that you'll want to set your spawn for. And then at the foot of the bed is a place to store all of your valuables.
Oh, the foot of the bed's for the valuables. Okay.
The two chests that you have next to the bed, or rather across from the bed, there's 3 crossbows and a number of rockets.
Okay.
So the idea is that we each have 16 rockets and 1 crossbow, and whoever. Basically, it's just a what do you call it? Team Rocket Squad, Rocket League?
Rocket League?
Yeah, we just play Rocket League. And then whoever wins, when you take the enemy crossbow and you hang it above your area up top. All right, so if you are to beat me, then you will then take my crossbow and you will hang it above your entry area right over here.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, if this works the way that I hope it does, then these guys are going to be very mad that we're playing this game and will also create some chaos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so you start off in your box.
Okay.
All right, so you ready?
Yes.
All right, you want to count us down to 3, 2, 1, and then go?
Yeah. On go or on one?
On go.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Yes.
Ow.
Ah! I thought for sure that the. Oh no!
Am I?
Come on, Iron guys, get him!
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, go ahead, hit me. Try to hit me.
That was my plan to begin with, but he walked towards you.
Oh, I'm out of bounds. You can't go out of bounds. Ah!
Oh, I just hit a guy with my rocket. He didn't seem to care.
Do they not care? Come on, guys.
Why don't you shoot when I find out?
You know what? I think. Ouch. They go right through them.
Oh.
That's weird. Oh no!
Ah, yes.
All right, well
you
done.
juked when you should have jived.
Oh, I forgot to set my spot. Oh, that's okay. That was a good test run. That showed me what I needed. I'm shocked. I thought for sure. Okay, well that time I did damage to the iron golem, but it didn't bother him.
That's what happened to me. Like I hit him with splash damage. Hit him with a splash attack.
Exactly, right.
But it didn't seem to do anything. Ooh, you can have some redstone, right? Where if the 3 crossbows, which I put your crossbow up there on the top.
Nice.
So you put in your diamonds, right? Mm-hmm. And then if all 3 of those have a crossbow for your team, then the diamonds from both teams go to the team over here.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I
yeah.
like that.
They could spit out of the ground or something like that. Everybody just fights for them. And then it's just murder in the stands.
We could make it rain from on high too. Like we have it come
Oh
down.
yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I've thought about doing like a Megatron or whatever they're called, Jumbotron in the center.
Jumbotron? Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. All right. Well, cool. If you had to guess, what price wise do you think? What estimate do you think there?
What, for ticket entry?
No, for the dome for the redomification.
I don't know. It depends on how long it takes. This isn't nearly as big as Star Labs.
No.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, if it starts to get insane, let me know so I can start piling diamonds.
Yeah. I won't gouge you too terribly bad.
All right, wonderful. That's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So this was cool in theory, but in execution, maybe not as fun. I mean, everything does look nice, as you saw. Like we got the Hall of Champions, which I think looks really awesome. You know, these lights are kind of scattered throughout. You can't see them because we've got kind of this tunnel built up. But if we kind of break through it really quick, yes, then you can see I've got all of these lights right underneath the field. And this was kind of like a fun discovery on my part because I didn't realize that when you turn grass into kind of the, I forget what it's called, but this stuff, the shovel padded dirt, whatever it's called. Anyway, this, when you do this, when you actually turn the grass into this, it emits or it allows for light to come through underneath it. And this was kind of like a little bit of an accident that I even discovered this because I was having a hard time lighting this place up. And then as I was kind of building the tunnel underneath, I noticed that the lights in the tunnel created this light underneath. And so I was like, well, hey, let's just do it with the entire field. And it works out really, really well. So I'm very pleased, all things considered, with how the field turned out, even though the game isn't as fun as I wanted it to be. And the dome still looks like a mess from the outside. Yeah, it just kind of is what it is. So with this desire to move towards Arkham, I think that we need to really get to a place where we're kind of like wrapping up some things here at our home base, like, or at least get them so that they're settled enough. Like there's just a lot that's left undone. For example, I mean, this is the biggest one, right? There's the dome that needs to be corrected, but we got Beall on that. We've got this building. You'll notice I've started to lay out some different designs next to it for a concept that's going to go next door. I don't think I'm going to do it though. Like I have not figured out what to put here. And so as much as I was planning on kind of like, not walling this building off and then just having another building right here. I think for the meantime, at least for the moment, what we probably need to do is just kind of clear up this space, maybe put like some trees here, throw a wall right here, and then make it easy so that once inspiration strikes, preferably easier inspiration than that monstrosity, then I think that we'll be able to kind of come back to it. But that way we can kind of close up shop on the base. Now, I mean, we'll still be coming back here for resources and it'll be kind of a true home base from that standpoint. But I really want to start like moving projects, bigger projects into kind of the community area and especially into Arkham, because that's just such a massive, I don't know, it's just chock full of potential. And I want to get there, and I want to get there fast. One thing I've kind of started to, as you can see, is just kind of building an interior to this corporate office. And, you know, it's mostly just so you can't like see through the thing. Like, you know, obviously there's not a whole lot going on here. I might throw some doors in to kind of give the illusion, or maybe some, you know, some floors and some doors to kind of give the illusion of like, maybe like storage units or something like that. Maybe this is like a big storage building for New York Town. All things considered, that would be kind of cool, especially if we made it so that there was like a drop at the tiny house on top where you could drop all your items and they would be automatically sorted. That would actually be really cool, but we're not doing that. Okay. We got too much to do. So we're just kind of covering it so that it doesn't become this massive like glass box in the same kind of way that this is in areas. But yeah, that's the game plan. That's the game plan. We're going to fix up the Lotco building so that we have kind of our Gotham establishment fully established. We're going to finish up a couple of projects around town, and we are going to start thinking about what makes sense for us. Like, what do we need to do in Arkham? What does it make sense for us as the founder of the League of Heroes to do in an entire zone that is being set up as something of a villain hub? We need to be prepared for that. And so that needs to be our main focus. So more to come in that department. Stay tuned. And yeah, we'll see you then. Goodbye.